Today I will be talking to you all about why the W210 Mercedes E55 AMG is one of the safest and fastest and most fun cars you can buy for $5,000. Today I'll be talking about why the W210 E55 AMG is one of the best cars for the money. Mine was cheap. I only paid around $3,000 for it, and I bet you can find one for at least under $5,000. I think they're also one of the safest cars for the money, to be honest. I mean, not many other cars get such a good safety rating for under the $5,000 mark. As well as they're a muscle car. They have a V8 and they're pretty fast. They go 0 to 60 in 4.8 seconds, as well as having 350 reliable horsepower. They use the M113 engine, which is super reliable, and also they have a great transmission paired with them too. They're pretty cheap to maintain as well if you're smart. FPC Euro has a Black Friday sale every year, and that's when you should order most of your parts to maintain them. The photos you're seeing here are my E55, and here's a walk around. I'm just making a quick video of my daily driver Warrior. This car has costed me about $4,000 in total. Motor runs super quiet. It's taken me about 6,000 miles in total so far. You can see the condition here is very poor on the outside. Here's this side of it. Clean title, 150,000 miles. Previous owner was an old guy. And, well, it's been in probably maybe two accidents in its life. It still holds a clean title. As you can see, I've obviously replaced this piece of trim here, and I still need to get a piece of chrome. The bumper's cracked right here with some mystery thing holding it together that needs to be sanded out and painted. Obviously the whole car needs a new repaint, but you know, when you're driving a $4,000 car, who cares? So far, the only maintenance I've had to do is regular oil changes on top of a transmission service and a differential service. Right here you can see the brunt of one of the parking lot accidents where the fender is actually folded in, and obviously this needs to be replaced, but for now it is what it is. My plans with this car are to keep going with the theme of cheap, as this is not my only car, but this is a car that I can afford to drive no matter what. And the next plan is going to be to get a $1,000 Mako paint job, and obviously the stock silver, to see how that looks. Plus I'm going to get a new fender for it. And soon enough I'm going to get a new set of headlights. I have already replaced the taillights before, but with non-factory ones, or well, they are factory, but they're not from the E55 model, so they're not smoked, as you can see here. Which, you know, to a purist might look weird, but to me I actually like it, because these ones on this model are actually much brighter than the factory E55 ones. The factory E55 ones are smoked, and they actually show up a little darker than the stock non-AMG series W210 lights. Just today, my most recent project has been installing these seat covers. They're from Coverado. I got them on Black Friday for $140. The seats underneath here are completely destroyed because this car sat out in the sun. As you can see, here's a look at one of the door panels. All the sun damage there, and the trim's faded. But you know, I think for $140, the seat covers kind of came out pretty good. They're real leather feeling. I'm not sure if they're actually real leather, but they fit pretty good and they look decent enough for the money. Another small project that I've done on this car is the steering wheel wrap. Now, I don't think this looks great or professional by any means, but this in total cost me $6 to do. And you know, compared to what's underneath it, which is essentially almost nothing, it looks a lot better than what it did before. So yeah, Here's a nice little look at my, in total, $4,000, about just a little under $4,000 E55 AMG. So the one last thing I'll say is the monoblocks are about to be refinished when I get the paint job done. And I think once with a good detail, a good paint job, and the wheels refinished, this car will be looking pretty good. Plus, obviously, new trim there and a new fender. The front bumper is kind of an interesting topic because the bumper itself on eBay runs for about, I'm pretty sure when last time I looked it was $1,000. And obviously I'm not going to spend $1,000 on a $4,000 car's bumper, especially when it only has a crack down there and down there and down there. So you're going to have to stay tuned to see what goes on next with the bumper because, well, I'm not sure. I'm going to get it fixed somehow. I think I might try my hand at plastic welding, which might help fix the problem. All right, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.